Playing the fool. Now, one of the students said, A.T. Still was getting a picture taken by someone one day and said, hey, will you take a picture of me with my friend Tucker in here? And the guy said, yeah, I want a picture of you. And Tucker can get in the picture. And Tucker was like, I don't want to be in the picture. But A.T. says, come on in here, Tucker. You're going to be in the picture here with me. And he said, now, let me know when you're going to snap that picture, because I want to be ready for it. And the photographer's, getting everything ready, stuff. Let me know. And the guy said, okay, I'm just about ready. And A.T. Still turned to Tucker, and Tucker said, he almost put his finger on my nose. He said, Tucker, are you a fool, or do you just like acting that way? And he goes, I really didn't know what to think. I get this weird look on my face, and they snapped the picture. And he thought that was pretty funny. And then I found this picture. Alice Patterson was his assistant. And look at him. Tucker said, this is a true story. He's got that finger pointed at her nose. She's got this expression on her mouth like, I do not want to laugh. And I'm betting he's doing the exact same thing, playing the fool. Don't take yourself too serious. However, if A.T. Still sensed you weren't playing the fool with him, he'd back it down. Tucker was a student he mentored. He had a hat on. He had really nice hair. And A.T. Still walks up, puts his hand underneath that, and just messes it all up. And Tucker's like, what gives? He goes, well, I'm creating a club of fools. And I had to check your hair to see if it's parted on the right side or the left side. We're only taking fools with their hair parted on the right side. He goes, eh. And Tucker was like, really impatient. And A.T. says like, oops. He goes, well, I think you'll pass for a fool on the right side. He goes, you know what? And he names a student that was bald, Ed. He goes, I had a little bit of difficulty figuring out whether Ed parted his hair on the right side or the left side, but I figured out in the end it was the right side, so he can also be in our club of fools. So he would do stuff like that, but he would only do it if he thought you were playing along. And as soon as you weren't, he wouldn't play the fool with you if you weren't playing along. So you got to play the fool. Keep your body in normal position. A.T. Still was in a train accident. And of course, everybody always wants to shake his hand. And it was like 1907, he goes, he's at a conference for, an AOA, like your conference. He goes, please, do not shake my hand. I mean, I'm glad to be here, but I am so out of shape that it literally, if I shaked, 8,000 people's hands, it would mess me up. And you hear this about people like, I don't know, our governor of our state. Literally, there's protocols because when they're inaugurated and their husband's now the new governor and the first lady's there, they said you literally get your arm just shook out of joint. It's okay for a couple people, but now you get everybody doing this like 100 times. It's like next thing you know, it's like literally you'll be in a brace. That's kind of interesting. As you grow older, you'll burn up and rot. That's the way it is. This is Dr. Still towards the end of his life. He had suffered a couple of strokes, but he was still pretty optimistic about it. I'm simply trying to teach you what you are, to get you to realize your right to help. And when you see the cures here, when other things have failed, then you'll have a foundation. And that's what osteopathy is. So that's pretty much the program on things. And hopefully you've enjoyed it and have peeped into a little bit of what Dr. Still. We find out more things. With technology, we can use computers and we can find out ideas and we can connect things in ways. And we really do start to understand the puzzle. If Dr. Still was here, he'd still be an enigma. But we're at least getting a sense of who the man is, I think, better. So, cool. So thanks. And if you have questions, you can come up and ask questions. Got things to do. Go do things to do. If you want to come up and see that stuff or get materials in the back, that's fine. Okay?